Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope you are all happy out there. It is in fact the 19th of December and Christmas is knocking at the door. The sun is about to move into the star sign of Capricorn, and once that starts to happen, we have what is called
What is it called? Tell us.
no, it's the whole sort of festives begin once that starts to happen. That's the 21st.
So the 12 days of Christmas.
No, the 12 days of Christmas start on Christmas Eve.
It's very complicated, isn't
In
it?
your case, it is. Sorry.
So what starts on the 21st?
The sun's moon, no. First Sunday of December is Advent. You will catch up. Over the years, you will catch
Anyway,
up.
I've got something to tell you.
Right.
See that big box and that cardboard box in the hall
Yes.
on your way in?
Yeah.
Guess what's in it?
You tell me.
It's a Christmas tree.
Whoa! Ebenezer Scrooge is no longer around.
I half-inched it from my work.
Hi there, Margaret. Hi, Mark. How are you? Mary, how are you? Bobby, Derek, how are you? Linda Ann Miller, John Adams, how are you doing? Hi, a wee chance for a wee cheeky reading. Thanks. Oh, John.
All these readings are cheeky.
Anyway, so all ready for the Christmas bash. Now remember, the 22nd, you're going to have a wonderful full moon, and that full moon is coming up in the star sign of Cancer. That's really quite big. So I think this is the time we're getting ready. Oh, thank you. We're getting ready now for not just for the Christmas time, but the year to end and the new one to begin, because it's really quite a very important time. And it all really started on the 7th of December with that new moon in Sagittarius, because it's brought up everything to do with care, emotion, finance, all of that stuff. And you know what's really depressing at the moment? I've just been told, I think about three or four different people since I saw you last, and that is that they're cancelling Christmas. Would you imagine?
Who is?
People. They're not splurging out and they're not doing everything, you know, the whole financial thing. I think that what they mean is they'll have a great Christmas lunch and
Like a proper family Christmas.
yeah, but not so much.
Going mental with the money.
That's right. Not so much in the presents.
Well, you know, I like to keep my wallet very tightly closed.
Well, there is that.
All year.
Yeah, well,
And
there's
particularly at Christmas.
no, there's that because you need to save up for your Pinot.
Oh.
Even I know that one. Anyway, how are you all? Listen, rabbit on here. Hi there, everybody, and of course we're joined tonight with the one and only Mr. John Holding, who is actually not going to sit there with a, what was he using, the council Christmas tree?
Yeah.
He's actually getting one, so that's good. He's joining in. Hi there, Margaret, Maisie. No Christmas spirit at all, Maisie. Why is that? Oh, come on, darling. You've got to have some of that. It's a childhood time. That's what that's all about. Beth Taylor's in. Hi there. Please would appreciate a card from my sister Anne Crawford Wallace. Needs light. Well, my darling, she's got you, and I'm sure you could help her there with a little bit of light. Jackie Lewis, hi there. Hi, Frank and John. I'm glad I made it on early tonight. Hope you're most well. Well, thank you, Jackie. Yes, we are. We're getting ready for the old Christmas stuff coming up. And yourself, I hope you're all ready and worked out. Kate McKinney's watching. Hi there, Kate. How are you? Sharon Davidson's in. Mark McCanning, anything for me? Now, I did see something earlier. Now, where are we? Where am I here? Is it? Right. No, it's not her. I'm going to come to her. Would you write this down? We write Annette Whelan down. W-H-E-L-I-N.
W-H. I'll find it.
E-L-A-N.
Whelan.
Whelan. Well, there was somebody earlier that I saw, and I can't remember who I was drawn to. And I was drawn to it because I felt really a bit odd. And I think it was Joe Adams, J-O-N Adams. Are you there, my honey? If you're still here, would you let me know you're still in? I'm going to ask you the most silliest thing, actually. Who broke their arm? I feel as though my arm's in a cast when I saw your name. I hope you don't mind. So you let me know if that's the case, or that may have been I hope it's not to come, that's for sure, but that's in the past.
John Evans, he said yes.
You've said, yes, he's still here, yes.
Yes, he is, isn't it? John.
I don't know, is it?
John is traditionally a man's name. Jon.
We're going to give John a wee reading. I've got this pain in my arm, John. Is it still around? Could you let me know, please, who this belongs to? Hi, Stephen Hawkey. How are you doing? Now then, strength, more strength than you know you're going through. Now, an awful lot of people around about you are trying to do 10 different things at the one time. And I don't mean just because it's Christmas. An awful lot happening in your life at the moment via other people. They're all doing so many different things. As for yourself, I think you're going to come out on top. If this is just for yourself, I think you're going to be very successful. Because I'd have to say you haven't been. And I think it's not been very easy at all. And the whole thing's about to turn in its head. So as far as family are concerned, we're going to do exceptionally well. I think you're going to hear of a pregnancy, and I think there's a wee boy there. Also, I think there's a really good financial change coming up for you, and you know, everything's hoping on it, you know. Well, stop hoping because it's going to be. So there's a good financial change for you there. I'm still sore with this, Adam.
He's saying his mum has arthritis on her fingers.
No, I don't know. Is this a break? Somebody had a break. It feels as though that my arm was in a cast or was in a, I don't know, one of those slings. Don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I'm getting for you. So anyway, I hope it's been, I really do hope it's been in the past, but I love the whole change that's coming up for you, and I want you to embrace whatever's waiting for you, because it really is taking everything very, very quickly and making it all happen for you. Okay? I really do think so. And I think there's been a lot of arguments, and I think that these arguments have either been trying to avoid and pretending they're not going on. There's a kind of, you know, like current sometimes you get, and you think, oh, what's going on here? No, don't. I think you're coming out on top of the whole thing. But whoever it is or whatever it is that they're all trying to do in and around you at the moment, that too, it's all coming about quite successful. Well done. Okay, could we have Annette Whelan?
Yeah.
Right, Annette Whelan, what's going on? There's something very important. Oh, terrible headaches. Terrible headaches. Really quite depressed. Feeling really quite. It's as though I'm sick and I'm just getting over it, feeling better. It feels like that. But let's have a wee look and see what's going on for you. Oh. Now then. Oh, the moon's over everything, and I think that you're really worried about your Christmas time. You know, I'd love to say to you that it's one of those lovely magical times of the year. Sometimes it's really difficult, but this is the time I think that you're getting to a much better place, because I think there's a lot of honesty going on, and I think you're kind of being upfront. There's definitely this connection strongly to the moon. I think this is depression. I think that's what we're talking about here. And somebody around you actually has that as a real condition, I would think. But I wouldn't say to you that it's disastrous, although you worry about it very much. I think you'll find that that one changes. Oh, and there's a particular wish that you want and you're getting it, and that wish is abroad. Oh my. Your cards are wonderful. Your cards are absolutely wonderful. The outcome here is the star, and that is healing. Healing and good fortune, I would say. I would say look out for January going into February. It seems to be a particularly big time. And I would say to you that at the moment, of course, we're all panicking that Christmas is good. Well, it isn't, believe it or not. Venus is coming into the chart very rapidly with Neptune. And I'm telling you, the alignment between that and the moon as well, it's in Leo. We're going to have fun, and it's a fun Christmas, and that's what we need to have. But I think that your fortunes change in January, February, and that definitely is abroad. So get ready for that. And I'm going to just show you something after saying all this heavy stuff. There you go. What does that say, John?
Happiness.
There you go. You've got the happiness card waiting on you. You've got a wish card coming. So I've got good news. I've got good healing and good vibration where there hasn't been. There's been a lot of problems, hidden problems too, stuff away in the past, stuff that was buried. Now it's all coming back. Now it's all coming out to be much, much more easier. Okay? I love it. In fact, that's what I would say. You're going to hear of some kind of a drama. Somebody's going to be very honest with you. And they're going to, a youngish male, and he's going to reveal things that have been hidden for a long time that he hasn't talked about. And a real strong heart-to-heart there. We'll let that happen. Now listen, Christmas is going to be okay, so I would say to you, stop worrying about it. Okay? Because you're getting yourself into a panic, and I wouldn't do that. So make sure that the words Merry Christmas mean something to you. Okay? You enjoy it. Thank you very much for coming in.
Now, Kate McKinney is making a cluty dumpling while she's listening to you.
Kate McKinney, she's making cluty.
Making cluty.
Well, I was speaking to somebody this week who was telling me that they have a cluty dumpling recipe that's 400 years old. Well, it's just as long as the dumpling's not. But wouldn't that be wonderful? I'm going to actually.
Didn't you get third-degree burns when you tried to make a cluty?
I did, yes, I did. And it all fell apart. I was like, how can you do that? But well, it's all to do with tying it up properly. Anyway, it just all kind of, so I haven't done it. That was many years ago. But I'll try again shortly. Right, Kate, so you get to it. I would like to taste a little bit of that. I'm going to sing about cluty dumpling. Very, very nice.
Now listen, Linda Ann Miller said you spoke to her on Sunday.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Paris, but you never came back to her as you lost her name because I wasn't here to keep you right.
That's right.
Do you remember?
I remember saying Paris, yeah.
Well,
because it was about going there. I suddenly got the image of Paris, and so it was all there. I've got the image of Ireland at the moment. I've got the image of the west coast of Ireland. Anybody take that at the moment?
Anne Young.
In fact, I've got a man here singing lots of Irish songs to me. So, small man too. Sorry, what were you saying, John?
Well, it's a bit being flippant, but Anne Young used to make dumpling in a pillowcase.
That's right. It's Muslim, isn't it?
Muslim.
What did I say?
Muslim.
Sorry, I didn't mean that against the religion.
They don't celebrate Christmas.
I thought that was a
Muslim. Butter Muslim.
Right, okay. Keep it up. Put up, Paul. Silly me. Anyway, I'm away here. Oh, here I'm a million miles away. They're all laughing. No wonder, I don't blame them. So where am I here? I can't see a thing. So listen, tell me something. I want you to come back and tell me, when's the best time to buy my turkey? I was tempted to do it tonight, and I think it's too early. And I know that you do all of that. Maybe you should order everything. Do it if I want to. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather go in and get it myself rather than thinking. Just the way it is.
Big questions.
It is.
Brexit.
Brexit. What do you make of this? I thought there's all these troops.
Oh, pitchforks in the street.
I think
Flaming
you're right.
torches.
I think it's coming. Yes, pitchforks.
So we're going to go to Paris.
No, I think that will happen. I thought that would have happened in America before now. But we may see a little bit more. Just lost 2 stone in 2 months. Anything else positive? Thanks, John Adams. Yeah, I'll be okay. Good, I'm here. Siobhan Connor. Siobhan Connor. Oh, you've definitely got spirit. I've got somebody coming to me. This would be like an old either uncle or grandfather connection. And as he comes towards me, it's really painful in my lung. That's really sore. And it's on the left side, so it was really, really odd. So Siobhan Trainer, it's you. You're getting spirit with you, and that's really important that you know that. Oh, and also can I ask you who connected with coal? You know, they either did something with coal. Will you come back? You never know. Anyway, where are we, Siobhan? Lots of great ideas, Siobhan. That's for sure. And you should follow them through instead of. See, I think what you do sometimes is you think them all up, and then suddenly it just goes into nothing. Well, don't this time. You've got two particular ideas, and two of them would work really, really well for you. And there's a female that connects to you that will be extremely helpful and very supportive. Okay? Lots of idea, lots of celebration as well. Well, it's Christmas, lots of celebration, so it kind of becomes out in all of this. But you're also hearing of a breakup, believe it or not, as well. There's a Peter Pan in your life. And when I say a Peter Pan, I mean there's somebody attached to in a relationship area. It's not you, but there's somebody attached in a relationship area, and he really thinks he is cock of the north, you know, he thinks he's wonderful. And it's going to cause a lot of problems. So be there for this female, because I think you're going to need to help a friend soon enough. But as for yourself, if you stick to the Trident plans, I've got somebody here, this older man is with you, but I would say that that's either a grandfather or a granduncle, that old, you know, way beyond just your own years, Marnie. And, oh, yeah. So looking after you, want you to know that you're doing well. And I've got to say to you, he's also said that it would take maybe a couple of years, but financially you're going to do exceptionally well. Okay, so I'll pass the message on. All right, my darling. Please take this person, because he's going to be he's going to be around you a lot. So if it's love and it's somebody you recognise, great.
Was it Anita Whelan you were talking to earlier on, or was it Annette?
Annette Whelan.
Oh, well, Anita Whelan.
Anita Whelan.
She said you were on about the west of Ireland. She lives there, and you said about a man dancing sounds like a father-in-law.
Yes. Congratulations, somebody can do for you. That's what I was saying. Singing away, singing lovely songs. Well done.
There's also something you need to go back to. When you mentioned the broken arm,
yes.
you just mentioned Mark Buchan's name. When you got the broken arm, you can take that.
Well, you can take this, Mark.
You kind of skirt it over him.
Could we go back to Mark then?
Mark Buchan.
Right. Broken arm. That was sore. Still is sore, actually. Really here to see what's going on. Mark, you'll need to see things through. It's very important that you stick to the tried and tested. Instead of wandering off thinking there's grass is greener somewhere, it's not. Ow. Not only is your arm bad, but I don't know who we're talking about here, but oh, the pains in my back are unbelievable. And it's physical, it's to do with my spine, it's to do with, oh, can't get comfort. There's no comfort. And I mean, oh, muscles are sore. Do you get what I'm saying? That's around you. Now, stick to the tried and tested, because it's going to pay you handsomely long term. Going off on a tangent won't. That's what I've been told to tell you, okay? There is something very beautiful going on in your life as well. And I think everybody around about you's got a lovely wee shine to them actually at the moment. What does that say, John?
Oh, geez, oh man, there's no binoculars. The sun.
The sun. The sun's about to shine in your life. Well done. So there's a lot of good things coming on, but I wonder who these people are that are ill with you, because that is sore. That's really sore. And it's, how can I put that? What's that called? It's like rheumatoid arthritis. It's that kind of, oh, that painful, whatever. I'm not saying that's what it is, but it's what it's like. As for yourself, well done. There's amazing new beginnings around the corner for you. There is new life, and I'll tell you, when a baby comes into your life or a baby around you, I would have to say to you, I would not put blue on this baby, because it looks fab. But you'll be doing things very much with banking as well. That's a big connection to money houses coming up for you. And it's important that you deal with that properly, tried and tested, know where you're going, keep the direct line, and it will pay for you. Okay, thanks for coming in, Mark. Thank you. Please like and share. if you would like. And
Tell us if any of that makes sense more.
Mm-hmm.
That's Sharon Graham's in.
Who?
Sharon Graham.
Who's that?
Don't mention the tree.
Oh, my goodness. Sharon, he's got a tree. Margaret Mackenzie's in as well. Hi, Maggie, how are you? Trisha Gallagher. Anne-Marie Dobie is there. Hi, Frank, hope you're well. I am, thank you. Thank you very much. Margaret Cowan. Ewan Cook, hi there. Oh, it's not Ewan Cook. It's Evelyn Cook. Can't see that. My wife is Wielden.
Well, you're hours ago.
Oh, am I? Oh, it's disappeared. I don't know where it is. Hours ago? How can it be hours ago?
Well,
So now I'm a wee behind. Hi there to Jennifer Wilson. Hi there. Dorothy C. Gordon. Tracy Cook. I'm looking to see who I'm drawn to here. And I think we're drawn very much to Lee Monaghan. Lee Monaghan, M-O-N-A-G-H.
yeah.
A-N.
Yeah.
And need to tell you, Lee, there are a lot of odd stomach pains here, and it's a feminine thing. And I'd have to say to you, I do not possess one of those, but you do. And I would look to there as an area, get that checked or seen to, because it's an odd, not pain's the wrong word. I'm not feeling there. Anyway, there is good news over males around you. One in particular that hasn't had a really good time recently. Youngish man, not, I wouldn't say to you was not older. And had a lot of heavy bother with his life, really. And that's about to change as well, go in a new direction. The Three of Cups over absolutely everything, celebration, joy. And whoever it was that was knocked down emotionally, didn't get a good chance, was either dumped, broke up, something like that in their relationship, they're coming back again. They're getting into the stride, and it's a new kind of life there for them. I've got good news for that. Even although it has been a bit of a head banging scenario. I know that you thought I was going to swear there, didn't you?
Yeah.
No. What do you thought I was going to say? A head. But it isn't. And it's also very, very, oh, I love that. I love the whole idea that the cups will flow for you. So listen, Lee, I've got good news because of somebody who's has not had very much recently. It's been really quite sad and heavy for them. Also got a very sharp pain here as well in the stomach and down below, and it's moving its way up. So I don't know, my honey, I'd have that checked if I were you, because maybe the doctors could give you much more of an explanation than I certainly can, but that's what I'm picking up some pain for you. It's not really pain, it's just feelings. Do you know what I mean? But there will be somebody around you, a male again, and I think that's something to do with the, there's a bit of a scare over the heart, but I wouldn't even think that that's what it is. It isn't anything like that. Okay? But that's what they're talking about, and that's what I'm getting told here. Anyway, you take care, Lee. Just good news over this mail. They're really rotten time. Not anymore. Back in the race. Okay? Thank you very much. I'll see you again. Bye-bye. Oh, Christmas time, Johnny. What are your plans?
Quiet.
You're having a quiet Christmas,
Yeah.
are you? Well, I got to be honest with you, I don't see any. I come on a Wednesday and I come on a Sunday, I've got to tell you, and they're both falling into the whole Christmas and New Year thing. So really what I'm thinking, Johnny, is if I came back the first, either Wednesday or Sunday after New Year,
Sounds good.
how do you feel about that? You just let me know. It's just, well, I'll be there to be able to answer your questions, of course. You know what to do, and that is that you go on your mobile and you text me. Text Frank followed by your question to 85358. I think if you do that, don't worry much, I'll be around, okay? Hi to Brenda Sanderson, Sharon Graham. Alarms going off when I came home. Oh dear.
Brenda Sanderson is spending Christmas with her brother for the first time in 33 years.
That's a nice thing. I hope that that's...
She's asking if we'll have a long-term future together.
Why not? Long-term, short-term, doesn't matter. It's what you do in the moment. It's what you do and what you say and how it is that you connect. If you can do that, I think you'll find that it becomes very, that's long term. That's long lasting. Do you know what I mean? Do you know?
Well, it's nice to get
But, I mean, what I'm trying to say is, does it matter that it's about a length of time?
Well, it's about the time you have them.
That's right. So it's all of more or less of the moment. So that's what I would do there. And yes, I think that's a good one. I think that's a nice one. That's a nice special Christmas gift, isn't it? So, believe it or not, doing so much myself, running around, what to do. I will join you for a Christmas drink. And I've been known to have a Christmas drink. Just a one. A wee bottle of something. And we can all celebrate. James Edwards, evening, Frank. James Edward is looking for love.
James Edwards?
Yes, James Edwards. And I think James is looking for love. And I wonder if you're looking for love in the wrong places. Anyway, let's have a look. It's Christmas love for James. Right. Yes. Nice. I don't know why it is that you've been talking an awful lot about the past recently, and if you've been doing that, up comes information that I don't think you particularly like James. And if that's going on, you know, I know that you're on here and you're asking me for your emotional love, and yes, that'll happen. I think that'll happen, believe it or not, between now and now 19th, between now and the end of February. But my biggest news for you is work. This is a job. This is work coming into your life. Big job. What does that say, Donnie? Read it out to James.
Works.
Congratulations, it's a job. And it's shortly. So if you're looking for a career move, or if you're looking to do something as far as you're making money or doing something in the job arena, congratulations. As for love, yes, you're going to get that too. Oh my, looks as though there's Christmas wishes been given to you, James. Congratulations. Now remember, things like the past are coming back to you, and I would also say to you, I'd love to say take it with a pinch of salt, but sometimes you can't. But then what's the use? What can you do about it? You know, how do you rectify anything from the past anyway? If I were you, I would concentrate on the opportunity of this job that's coming up, or this work that's coming up. And I think that will be a really big break for you. Okay? Thank you. Thank you very much.
So Sharon Graham saying Merry Christmas. Hope we have a wonderful teetotal time. I think I might have the odd eggnog to celebrate the Queen's speech.
Eggnog?
Yeah.
Advoca.
My Auntie Olive used to make that at Christmas.
Oh, please.
What is it? Advoca and something fizzy. Is it lemonade?
Yeah.
And cherry, a glacé cherry in it.
Oh, wow.
I got to have one when I was a kid, me and my cousin Lorraine. That was a special treat.
Yeah.
It was pretty disgusting.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
But you felt grown up because it had like 1% of alcohol in it.
What did it?
Well, Advoca's got some, hasn't it?
No.
Does it not?
No, I know it's just eggnog.
Do you mean I was being duped?
Yes.
Just thinking I was drinking alcohol?
Yes. We used to have Cordal. Do you remember Cordal at New Year?
Cordal?
Yeah, Cordal.
What is that?
It's like ginger cordial, and you got it.
Cordial?
Oh, stop picking me up.
I'm just trying to work out what you're talking
Do
about.
it again one more time, pal. No, remember you used to have that at New Year. It was always that when you had that little bit of what do you call it?
Rum?
No, not rum.
Oh, ginger, whiskey mac?
No, it was a ginger cordial you had.
Well, no alcohol.
Kids had.
Oh, right.
Kids had that.
Jeez, oh man.
Yeah.
Is this a Scottish thing?
It is tonight, actually. My head is sore, actually. I'm not feeling too good. And it's because I'm sitting here looking at you and you're doing my boxing. Oh, God, doing my boxing. I need to talk to somebody about the Navy. I need to talk to somebody about submarines. I need to talk to somebody about fast lane. I've suddenly been taken to Helensburgh, fast lane. I'm looking at it. Could you come in if you're there, please? I need to talk to you about it. And the reason I need to talk to you is because there's a connection with Australia coming up. Anybody take that? Maybe it's him. I'm putting him on a submarine and they're going to sail to Australia out my road. Code. No?
God, everyone's on about the ginger wine and the cordial.
That's right, because it was fabulous. You stuck with your old advocate. We had ginger wine. It's fabulous, isn't it?
Raspberry cordial and strawberry or sarsaparilla.
All right.
What's that woman who sang Lilac Wine?
Another one. Elkie Brooks.
Well, Elkie Brooks' parents used to run the sarsaparilla stall in the 3-day market in Blackburn.
Yeah.
That's where I used to buy That's where I used to buy my sarsaparilla.
Well, I'm happy. James has liked and shared. Thank you.
Geraldine McCormack's ex works in Fastlane.
Right. And is there anything connected at all to the Australia?
Oh, hang about. Anne Young's dad worked there and her uncle lived in Australia.
It's you. Anne Young, please.
And a Young.
And A Young, are you there? I don't know why I was taken to it, but it's important that I do speak to you.
Is she here?
Is she?
She can take the subs. She lives right next to them and her dad worked there and her uncle in Australia.
Right. Who had the stroke? Anne. I need to know about that. I've got the big initial J as well. J. So it's important that you get that too. But stroke. I don't know if I don't think I passed with this.
Her dad's just saying.
Oh, your dad. Okay. Right, let me see. Now you're trying so hard, Anne, for new beginnings. Okay, and these new beginnings are coming your way. But at the moment, what you're trying to do is trying to rush it, and you can't. What you've got at the moment is this very strong ability to know that time will change for you, it will come your way. In the past, some things went horribly wrong for you, really badly. I can't go into it. I mean, I'm not going to get into it, but it really looks rough. But that's the past. The future is quite the opposite. And that you're coming into a much better and stronger time for yourself. You will be very victorious, is how I'll say it. You will win over the things that you need to win over. And the outcome is abundance, celebration, joy, and a fabulous life that seems to be waiting for you for a while. Compared to the past, well done. Yes?
Her dad took a stroke and her mum's called Jess with a J.
Right. I'm just connecting strongly with you.
Oh dear.
For whatever it is.
Saying her brother was murdered, it was his anniversary yesterday.
That was just awful. So you've answered the question. I didn't want to go into it, my darling. But it's there. And you're not alone. And don't think you'll ever be alone. You won't. But I'm telling you, you will see victory and you will succeed, and you'll come out the other end of this. And you will not be alone. Do you get that? So I'm glad I connected with you, because whoever it is wants you to know that you're coming around the other end. So get this. How can I make this? Try and make this Christmas your Christmas. I know it's so easy for me to say, and it sounds really flippant, but it isn't. And I want you to try very hard to make this whole, I can't say horrendous mess, because that can never be eradicated. That can never be taken away. All I can say to you is, if you can try your damnedest to make the good, see the good for yourself and those that you care for, because this new beginning is coming your way, and you're not alone, okay? That's why I'm bringing all this to you. So well done, Anne. Thanks for taking this. It's been a horrendous time. But the future isn't. The future's awful. The future's much, much brighter and so much more full of fun, because you're going to have more strength than you know. And I know you're impatient, and I know you're holding back. And I think, oh, if I could only get this done, I'll have to wait. It will work out. And you'll come out the other end of this in a brilliant way. Congratulations. And thank you, Anne, for coming in tonight. It's a good one. All right? Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine.
No, I don't know about that. Are you going to be actually drinking as much as you are at the moment? It's not, I mean, it's not enough.
I'm not drinking.
Oh, really? I thought that's what you were going to.
Don't plant the seed. Because I've just gone crack a bottle. Once you talk about it, I wouldn't drink.
Oh dear.
Well, I'm on my holidays.
You on your holidays?
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's Johnny broke up for Christmas. He's not lucky.
I have to tell you about my carol concert. I was at the Rennie Mackintosh Church in Queen's Cross for the last 3 nights at Gamta. Man, what a show.
Well, I'll jump in and say as well, I was there last night.
Well, you know,
I know that you're saying that, but I've got to say to you, if anything that you could melt the hardest of Ebenezer Scrooges, it was that concert last night. I have never seen such talent. And it was choral, it was just breathtaking. It wasn't, you know, sometimes you think, you know, it's a choir, no, anything but individual voices sung harmoniously together. Oh, Gamta really brings out that joyful place. It supplies so much star talent, if you like. And Scotland has got so much of it. And in the right hands, and which is Gamta's, it is wonderful. So well done, Gamta, and thank you so much for an amazing performance. And such luxury, luxurious surroundings, wasn't it?
and amazing acoustics in that place.
Yes,
it was sensational. I loved it.
So there you go. Oh, here we go. Merry Christmas. It's out of the bottle already.
Christmas Pinot Noir.
A Pinot Noir.
Yeah.
Oh, how nice.
Christmas version.
All right.
Merry
Cheers.
Christmas.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Cheers. I've got tea.
It's very lovely on the palate. Oh.
I've got a dental problem. Oh, it's disappeared now. What's that about? Tooth fairy. Somebody's talking about the tooth fairy. Oh, come on, wait a minute. I need that wine, give me it. Tooth fairy. What's that about?
You're asking me?
I mean, sometimes you get the most bizarre things. You know, or it's like the middle of a story or something you get. You don't get the start, you don't get the end, you get the middle of it, or you get the end of it so you have to work it out. Well, what I can say about this one is, here we go. Now it's making a little bit of sense. This has got a lot to do with somebody who, believe it or not, is either training to be a dentist, wanting to be a dentist, or involved in dentistry. Are you there? If you are, could you come in? If not, will you like and share so that you can give this to whoever I'm talking about? Because we are talking about going to, are you ready? Switzerland, is it?
Cheryl Cook's sister is a dentist, and
Right.
they've also had an accident with their teeth.
Thank you.
Cheryl Cook.
So do you see what I mean? It's I think that's too fair. So who we got? Cheryl.
Cheryl Cook.
Hello, Cheryl Cook. Are you there?
Right.
Because why am I getting Switzerland, please? I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm getting the country of Switzerland. Let's see what that's about. Now then, Cheryl Cook. Money. Well done. There is going to be a very strong opportunity financially to do well, and it's a male. I'd love to say it's you, but it isn't. It's a male that's going to only have to see it through. Whatever it is they start, they've got to see it through. So I'm really sorry about whoever it was that fell in the tooth. Oh, it's all to do with finance. And I'll tell you something, don't start to let yourself get worried about it. Okay? Because you can. Why haven't I been taken to the Canaries? I think I've been taken to
Because you can't take Switzerland.
Oh yes, I can take, no, Switzerland's there, just remember I've said it. But Gran Canaria, would you remember that as well? We've just suddenly been taken to that. Anyway, the financial area is about to change dramatically, the horizon for you, that whole financial level. I mean, I'll just give you a wee look.
Stretch.
What does that say?
Wealth.
Yeah, yes. A nice card to get. And you've got it. So it's a financial area that's very, very big for you to come. And it's all about getting opportunity to build. I don't know why I'm still seeing Switzerland, but I am. And could you tell the dentist whoever that is? You said it was a cousin or something?
I think it was a sister that's a dentist.
Or sister? Then that's where I'm leaving Switzerland for, okay? This is a different one for you. This is a financial beginning, a good, really good monetary area coming up here. Okay, and I think that that's going to be...
She's been to Gran Canaria many times.
Many times to Gran Canaria. So I'm on the ball here. So the other thing to remember, please, is that this Switzerland belongs to someone. I don't know why I'm going there. And I'll tell you what it is that I'm looking at. Lake Como. I've never been, but I'm looking at Lake Como. That's there, isn't it? Lake Como.
I believe so.
I think that's what it's called. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at.
Unless there's one in Dudley named after Perry Como.
Drink your drink, son. Drink your drink. You're too much. You really are. Joe Cahoon. Who's Joe Cahoon, Johnny?
I don't know.
Is Joe Cahoon here?
Oh.
Is she still here?
Joe Cahoon.
Yeah.
I've not seen her name. If you're in, Joe, give us a shout.
No, I don't know where it is. So,
Anyway, poor Bobby Darragh, right?
he
He got 2 ginger bottles off the Tooth Fairy, and his mom said the Tooth Fairy was skint.
Oh. There's nothing worse. That happened to me as a child. Didn't get a birthday present. Had to wait because it was a Wednesday.
Did you ever get an empty cardboard box for Christmas and you told it was an Action Man deserter?
Too much. Are you trying to tell me that happened to you?
It's a joke.
Or is it?
Erica Murray's in.
Hello, Erica Murray. Murray, how are you? No.
Lake Como's in Italy, Frank.
Is it?
Yeah.
So is it Lake Garda?
You're just going to randomly name lakes.
I'm sitting looking at a lake and I know I've been told Switzerland. You stop messing me up, you.
I know it's Christmas, but come on.
Honestly, that's what I was told. That's why I said it.
Were you off when you did geography?
No, actually, I was quite good at geography. In fact, at least I got a sense of direction. Mm-hmm. Anyway, So listen, everybody, I want you all to have a wonderful, wonderful, happy Christmas. Do you hear? And I'll be back in the new year. How am I now? Now remember, you can always get me if you message me on 85358. So that's what you do. So write out your question, text Frank, followed by your question to 85358, and I'll answer as many as I can. Just leaves me to say, I hope you don't mind I'm cutting it short tonight, because I wanted to say to you, Merry, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful time. And I'm sure we'll have fun, and I hope you all have fun. And I just hope the Christmas message means something very special to you this year. Be nice to each other. And if there is somebody that you think, maybe an old buddy needs a wee sort of helping hand, just knock the door and find out if it's okay. Okay? Be nice, be wonderful, and be joyful. And Merry Christmas to you. I'll see you soon. Love you now. Bye.